What would a video service look like in a Nostr-powered ecosystem? YouTube is unlikely to become a Nostr client in the near term, but YouTube has built a lot of infrastructure to make streaming and serving and hosting video content really good. And so I wonder if there's a way to think about creating experiences that are designed for consuming video and discovering video without necessarily hosting video. So you may not get censorship resistance. You have to sort of only serve video that complies with YouTube's standards. But could you build a new data set of discovery around video? And could you do that through pushing messages out to these relays and signing them and helping relays collaborate on new types of collaborative filtering on what I probably want to watch next based on the fact that, you know, we watch common video or we're down some other rabbit hole, or like new UIs to explore different experiences around how that kind of discovery could work based on more open data sets. Maybe I can download and contribute my history and you can download and contribute your history. And then you can actually play with these data sets in new ways to create new consumption experience. It doesn't solve censorship resistance, but just like, can you do interesting things with discovery on video while letting YouTube still remain the host?
Yeah, that's interesting. I think the key thing there is like it would be optional, right? As far as like you opt in to that experience as opposed to having all of your data harvested, which has been kind of what we're used to. And so I think that's pretty cool. Like it's voluntary if you want to give up your data. As a result of that, maybe have a better experience as far as, you know, videos that are served to you that you might be interested in.
You could still control while contributing, right? Like it doesn't, you know, you could do things like, I mean, brainstorm that popped into my mind, you know, a few hours ago. You could imagine downloading and contributing your stuff and representing it as you and sharing a link to other people or something like that, right? Or you could imagine just saying like, I'll contribute this data set or this subset. Like I'll show you all of the Bitcoin related videos that I consume, but I'm not going to identify myself as the consumer of it. It's just a click stream of video content that I am willing to contribute to like the world's knowledge about what a reasonable click stream of Bitcoin videos.
Right.
And so you don't necessarily have to like volunteer, I'm DK and I watched this sequence of things. You could just be like, a person thought that this after this was worthwhile consuming.
Yeah, that's interesting. I guess the social signaling part potentially could be missing, right, in that instance. But if there's like a large enough aggregation of users that all thought they were interesting and they're not each identified, then maybe that gets over that hurdle too.
Yeah, I mean, certainly if people are willing to contribute identities to those click streams, that can turbocharge the value of that data. You know, it's a dance. There's a reason to do it and a reason to not do it. And maybe it's safer for people to feel like I'm not giving up so much control if I give up choices I made, but I don't identify them as my choices. I just identify them as choices that a given human made.
Right. I know like search and discoverability are high on everybody's list as far as like, you know, being interested to see what emerges.